What's on your mind?
Hello there, welcome back to my little let's play of
Watch your
World of
back.
Warcraft. Previously we managed to finish Angoro, and now we are in Silithius. Okay, one of the final regions of the classic era.
Aye.
And I think it's one of the few regions relatively unchanged quest lore wise, and anyways, let's get the show on the road. Are you Marshal Blue's new recruit? Of course you are. What are you waiting for? Good soldiers are dying in the desert. Aren't you excited to join them? Now get going and don't try out on the way.
Safe
Alright.
travels.
Let's check what is going on in here. Windride Master. Okrylon's Mage. Oh, we could be sent to the Dark Portal region. Alright. So,
Greetings.
the Twilight's Hammer are an insane cult bent on destruction. Set up camps in Silithius and performs rituals day and night. We do not yet know their plans, but we do think they are somehow linked to the pulsing red crystal spread across the desert. How to their mystery may one day be solved, we must first deal with their immediate threat. Go to their camps to the west and seek out Twilight Geolords. They are the heads of these serpents, that is where we must strike.
Walk with the earth.
Yeah, just... Alright. So...
Greetings.
Some of the Twilight Hammer cultists carry around little papers with gibberish written on them. I want you to bring me a stack of them, Paladin. I can't figure out what the gibberish means, but that's not the point. These papers are how different groups communicate secretly. The more texts are taken out of circulation, the less they can communicate.
Goodbye. Be careful. Go in peace.
Did you bring me some text?
Farewell.
Yeah, I actually leveled my mining by prospecting some thorium in this region, so I also put some free time into heals and backed several Twilight cultists. Excellent, I stashed these away. Maybe they'll be useful later.
Ancestors watch over
Keep
you.
bringing me text, you will soon force the Twilight Hammer out of Silithius.
Farewell.
Excellent work. I'll put a good word in for you.
Be careful.
And I think it's a repeatable. We can hand in the documents
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
pattern of the... I should keep in mind returning here and grabbing for my tailor if I ever manage to get the tailor leveled up. Okay, what else? Geologist Lark Pain.
Welcome.
Can you hear it, stranger? The humming is getting louder with each passing day. These crystals must be what's driving these bugs crazy.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Potentially. I probably should take this
Hello.
quest too. Netherguard needs you, Paladin. I have been sent here by Quartermaster Rurgertz to the head of Okrila's nefarious lackeys and to recruit able-bodied heroes of Alliance. Help us fight off the Horde. If you're willing, take this portal in front of me to blast the lands and speak with Quartermaster.
Have a good one.
Sure thing. I don't have a problem with that.
I've been expecting.
Wind Collar Proudhorn. Securing supply lines. The Iron Hold is a location of utmost strategic importance. I'm convinced that while we hold it Our victory over the Silithius is guaranteed, provided our influx of supplies can be maintained. That is, desert worms have proven to be more of a threat to our supply caravans than even the Silithius themselves. Just this morning, a large shipment of Morov grain was ravaged by a group of trade strikers. I need you to thin their numbers to ensure our supplies aren't jeopardized. No
May the
problem.
eternal sun
Hey, this is
shine
already
on
classic. 15 and bigger numbers. Wanted Death Clasp, Terror of the Sands. The terrible Scorpion Death Clasp is believed to have retreated to the southern mountain range in the presence of increased illicit activity. It presents great threat to patrols and expeditions to the southern regions. Individuals participating in her destruction will be remunerated handsomely. Inquire with Captain Vish Kozus at the top of scenario called Watchtower regarding a reward. Okay.
Elune Adore.
The circle is wise and has been told in the many words secrets grasping too well to heed the words of these truths. I kinda doubt.
What can I do for you? Off with
Even
you.
hold. Alright.
Welcome, friend.
Ethics Fizzleberg at your service. My cousin Noku makes a living gathering rare herbs for Cenarion Hold Alchemist. Or used to anyways. He came back from his last trip with strong poison running through his veins. I managed to slow down the venom, but to fully neutralize it, I need poison samples from whatever stung him. Noku arrived from the north, so I bet my shirt. Don't last scorpions and sand skitterers did it. Bring me some stingers and fangs and I'll try to make the antidote for him.
If you ever
Deja
need
vu. I have done similar quest. I think this is all the quests I could grab. So let's start with orbits and treasures.
Have a target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need a target. It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I have a target. I need a target. Target. I need to get closer. I need a target. I'm out of range.
I think I don't really have much to do with the rich forum these days. Beyond perhaps leveling up my mining to the maximum, this classic one.
It's It's too far away. I need to get close. I'm out of range. I need a target. It's too far away.
I could actually afford a new heirloom armor.
Have a target. Target. I need to get closer. Have a target. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Okay, now the question is, can I actually take these two free down? Hey there, lady. Right.
I need a target.
Jeez. Did I actually get anything useful? Probably not.
Have a target.
Let's hand the quest Ooh, a small thorium. I am not that poor anymore.
The winds
You have
guide
my
you.
sincere gratitude. Your efforts in helping Scenario Hold have shown true courage.
Winds be at
Your
your
performance
back.
has been truly exemplary so far. Our supply lines are not completely safe yet, however. In the absence of the Rage Strikers, their largest southern cousins will surely move in to take their place in the north. You'll have to kill quite a few Dredge Crushers to keep them at bay, but we cannot leave the safety of our supply lines to chance.
Ancestors
Have you
watch.
ever considered using fly bats to resupply yourself? Alright, here's for your...
Yeah, what do you want?
Are you done collecting the samples? We could lose Noggle any minute now.
Glad I could
Cross
help.
your fingers, friend. Here's hoping we can save
Be
Noggle.
careful out
That's
there.
it, the antidote didn't work. Noggle must have been stung by one of the stronger creatures to the far south. I'm going to need you to go there and get me some more samples, Ehapiga. The good news is that since their poison is stronger, I won't require as many. The bad news is that there are more kinds of poisonous creatures crawling around the southern area, so you have to draw from more sources.
Hurry, Beth.
Okay.
Hello. Farewell.
What brings you here?
How may I aid you?
Ah, you are the blacksmith? Oh, interesting. Ah, requires friendly. Okay, let's rethink our approach. Let's go smite some geolords.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need a target. It's too far away. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Okay. Alliance.
Hello.
Abandoned the Ironforge Brigade stationed here to keep an eye on Hive's aura. As an Iron Circle, druids have been monitoring Silithid movement and they've been anticipating something major in this area.
Safe travels.
Yeah, I am aware.
No.
The Alliance needs every able body they can get. The Horde has been receiving a steady supply of reinforcements from the northern part of the continent, and it's been a struggle to keep up. Let me explain the situation.
Keep your feet on the ground.
And that was that. Back in the days, we could get here a bunch of missives. Well, I guess.
You need something? See you later.
I have changed this course, you know. Oh, whatever. It was mostly go around, get the resources, mostly a certain amount of creatures, and well, they are proto dailies. So unlike dailies, you could do multiple times a day. So it had its own charm.
I need a target.
Surprisingly quiet region.
Have a target. I need a target.
I know why the Cenarion stronghold did not fare well in this region. Why? Look at the supplies. Like 100 mana potion. Alright, let's start whittling down.
Have a target. I need a target. I'm out of range.
Back in the day, they actually dropped some. Wildlife garments. it seems that they do not.
Have a target.
But I am also certain that I might have some in my old Earth Warlocks thing.
It's too far away. I need to. It's too far away.
Alright, let's continue with wildlife extermination agenda.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Iron Heights has some lovely colors.
I have many lucky doos you like. Good fortune to our friends.
Right, let's grab the pinch here. And what are you three lovelies doing here? Nothing useful, it seems.
Great to meet you.
Here there.
That should be it. This is probably Horde outpost, as I suspected. What is your levels? The elite. Alright, let's head back and hand in the quest. And let us hope there are some other quest lines intact.
Hail. Go in peace. Ancestors watch over you.
That was a task well performed, Yaviga. Your slaying of the Twilight Geolords must have dealt a grievous blow to the cult. Let us hope their plans are slowed.
Go in.
It discovered another base operation for the Twilight Hammer. It is called Twilight Run. The cave tucked to the northeast corner of Silithius, the local leader of the cult, Viral the Vile, haunts that cave. It is he who you must next defeat. When you have done this, bring me his signet ring. Fortune to you, Ehaviga. The horrors of Twilight Run are formidable indeed.
Ancestors watch over you. How may I aid you? Be careful.
Right. Things first. Let's hand you the quest.
Time is money,
That is
friend.
our last chance to save Noggle. Hurry.
Be good.
Yes, it seems to be working. Noggle is coming too. We owe you big time.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Where am I? Where's my bag? Gosh. I must have lost it while fleeing from Death Clasp, the giant scorpion. In my rush to escape, I walked right into the nest of stone lashes of layers. The satchel I was carrying had all sorts of rare reagents in it. Without them, me and Beatrix won't be able to make potions that Stenarian Hold needs. I'm too weak to get up yet, but I can make it worth a while if you bring back my regions. I ran into Death Clasp in the southern mountain range behind Bronzebeard Camp. Okay. Sure. I can go try to find it.
What brings you here?
Excellent, you're proven the invaluable ally in preparing the war against Silithius.
Winds be at your back.
No.
Peace be with you.
I need the creature's pincer as a proof of the deed. No pincer, no reward.
Then Nadris.
Excellent, with that clasp gone, we are free to use the southern mountain range as a strategic path to circumvent the deleted hives. Your work is greatly appreciated.
Good luck, friend.
Alright. I guess let's go and fetch the satchel first, then invade the halls of or caves of the Twilight. Nah, I think I'm not. No, what? Screw it. I'm gonna destroy you anyway. May this lesson be imprinted upon you when all your future respawns. Still haven't found my bag. Well, I should count my lucky stars. At least the poison's been cleansed. Yes, you brought my satchel back, and my rearing regions are all here. I'll be in your debt for a long time. Alright, that's the it. Okay, let's go invade that cave. I wonder if some quests were behind the revered wall. Look at this glorious sight. No silly elemental spires or advanced cryptographic machinery. Good old-fashioned cult, its tents and low-grade mooks. That's some old school collectibles.
Have a target.
Alright. Uh, who asked me to do this? Huh. While. Guess it was you.
Peace, friend.
Yeah, Vega, have you yet defeated Viral the Vile? You have his signet ring?
We shall meet
You've done it.
again.
Viral is killed. This can only mean doom for the Twilight Hammer's operations in Silithius. There may be more of them scurrying about, but the blow you dealt to the god today is one from which they will not easily recover. If only, if only.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Alright, I recall this quest.
I'm listening.
My dear Natalia has gone missing. Truth to be told, she had been acting strangely for weeks leading up to her disappearance. I had caught her talking to herself when no one was around on more than one occasion. She was adamant that everything was okay, but that she must be allowed to continue her research. I was last seen heading to Bronzebeard camp to the south. My soldiers are spread too thin, Eaviga. I need you to go Bronzebeard camp and question those dwarves.
May the stars guide you.
Hi.
Camp of Twilight Hammer cultists once tried northwest of here. If you were to venture there now, you'll find the area swarming with elementals and nothing but scarred pieces of wood and canvas mark the spot where the camp was. I recovered few fragments of clay tablets from the site, but I have too few of them to piece together anything useful. If you can find remaining tablet fragments, so we can shed some light into the Twilight Hammer's presence here in the Silithius.
Watch your back.
Well met. Go in peace.
No, I've been actually thinking that perhaps I should make myself another alt with whom to start questing in the Calendar region. Because I doubt I will pick up any breadcrumbs
I'm out of range.
bringing me to such low leveled areas. And besides, I actually have thought of a class I have only like once played. And I thought about making a shaman. I think shamans wear the male armor, so and leather, so potentially I could make her a leather worker, and then you know, focus on doing that aspect of the game. I do recall that I quite liked some of the male armor.
Good day to you.
Look, this ravaged field and know the power that elements hold, dwarf. What do you mean? Yeah. I know much. Listen and be educated, dwarf. I'm listening, Mitri. The time before time was the usurper would later call the first age of creation. My master and his siblings ruled over the world. It was they, the old gods, who created all. And it was they who would ultimately be cast down by those who would call themselves shapers. Their manifest forms, weak from eons of battle, imprisoned beneath the world that they themselves created. The corruption of the Titan Shapers would permeate through surface and befoul the old gods. It was then and there that the brothers did turn. For 5 millennia, a battle was fought at the core of this world. It was during the elemental sundering that the Fire Lord Ragnaros would seek consume my lord Thunderan, Prince of Air. Miriam bows his head, his face contorted in rage. Speak his name, and I shall decorate this ravaged camp with your entrails. Be silent and listen. It was the lieutenants of Ragnaros, Edon and Kar, who would perpetrate the betrayal against my lord, Thunderan. Right. Thunderan was caught unaware. Caught unaware? How? Followed advances were wholly unknown to the Thunderan. Before my lord could react, Sulphurous legendary hammer of Ragnaros would strike an unmerciful blow. The Thunderan fell utterly defeated. The Fire Lord feasted upon the essence of my lord, but was unable to consume him entirely. So what did Ragnaros do next? The remains of Thunderan's essence was stored within a talisman of elemental binding. Ragnaros then shattered the talisman in 2 flawless pieces, the pieces assigned to his lieutenants.
See you later.
Fascinating. I know a little bit of extra lore. You see, in the Cataclysm, a noble warrior called Amstribos got bored and decided that he wants himself a Wind Fury and a title and achievement. So he came here and mined a bunch of thorium, uses alchemical power to enchant all of them into enchanted thorium, built a legendary weapon from the shards, both of them, I think, yeah. And then Thunderan was summoned, and Amstrad was smote the wind elemental, utterly demolishing it. And this High Lord couldn't do squat. The end. Alright, this is fun. Let's go seek out Nastya, I think, who escaped. Yeah, no, Natalia. Oh well.
How are ya?
Look up the heavens, Paladin. Dragonblights have not been seen in this area for thousands of years. Those Kirai are up to something, I just know it. Hello, Franca. I heard that you might have some information as to the whereabouts of Mistress Natalia Marali. Oh, brother, not this again. Have a seat, Missy. I'm sure Rutger has told you some of this story already. So I'll spare you the boring details and get right down to the nitty-gritty. That's what I like to hear. Right then, so the mistress has come back for second go at the hives, but Ren was having none of that nonsense. Before the melee began, she started talking to something or someone. Crazier still, she started chanting in language none of us had ever heard. That's odd. You're telling me it's even stranger considering between Bran, Rutger, me, and the monkey we know 38 different languages, including a touch of Titan, both Vanir and Aesir. So, anyways, whatever she was click-clacking about, it definitely wasn't anyone present. She then nodded and went on the offensive, attacked us outright. You couldn't handle a low night elf priestess? As a missy, I have you know that whatever attacked us was no priestess of nothing. Her eyes were aglow with something evil, and she was genuinely frothing at the mouth. She came in, did some kind of crazy scream that sent us all running in separate directions, then started playing our minds one by one. Oh, she had multiclassed into Warlock. Nice. I'd be hearing shadowy words on my head, watching the other periodically black out here and there. It was madness. It would have been done for it if not for the damn monkey. I've been meaning to ask about that monkey. What's there to ask? He's a monkey, you crazy fool. How? So yeah, the monkey went into a frenzy after seeing old Bran drop into sand face first. Nothing the night elf could do was stopping keep hair from pounding on her noggin. Then what? I tell you then what, she went running straight for the hive. You know what's crazier? Not a single damn bug got her way or tried to stop her. She ran through them all and as if she'd been best friends with them for centuries. What a story, so she went into hive regal and that was the last you saw of her. Yep, thanks for the
See you
information.
soon.
Alright.
Interest you on a pint?
Bronzebeard gone missing again. That dwarf sure didn't get any of his brother's good senses. Hello, Rutger. The commander has sent me here to gather some information about his missing wife. You best have a seat then. This is gonna be a long one. When we initially arrived at Silithius, Mistress Maralit was the first of the night elves from Cenarion Hall to join the expedition. Our routine was nothing out of the ordinary, from party to venture into the various hives and search for the lost artifact. That sounds dangerous. It sure is. Those hives were abuzz with various deleted that were none too happy to see us. Everything was going fine until we came across a crystalline hive regal. He was drawn to it like a moth to flame. She put her pretty little cheek up against the crystal and instantly entered a trance-like state. Naturally, this worried my crew. We picked her up and carried her out there with quickness. What happened to her after that? We took her to Commander with hopes that the druids of Circle could fix her. Sure enough, they were able to wake her up. We figured our business with the Circle was done and we could just get back to work. A few weeks passed and everything was going fine. Brian was still around back then, so we had a bit order in our work structure. Then one day, out of blue, she appeared back at our camp. Natalia? Are you daft? Who else would I be talking about? Yes, the girl, Mistress Maralit. Anyhow, she was back and not in a damn good of a mood. That's when the demands started flowing. What demands? She demanded that we immediately head back to Hive Regal. Ren would have none of that sass. He told her that there is no way we would go back and into those hives without an army backing us up. It had gotten far too dangerous. The number of those stinking insects seemed to have tripled from when we first ventured into them. That's when Natalia lost it. Lost it? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? She went nuts so. The girl went straight crazy on us. Now, ordinary, I don't hit girls, but after I recovered from blackout, I was pretty damn angry. Bran, Rutger, me and the monkey went positively orc on her. It's a miracle we were able to fend her off. She seemed almost possessed. Possessed by what? Who knows, anyhow. That was the last I saw her. Maybe Frankel can give you better information. Not to steer off the topic here, as I'm sure the work you're doing for the commander is important, but we're onto something huge here. Huge. Our request to Ironforge for an army have so far fallen on deaf ears. Apparently we're stretched too thin in the protecting the realm or some such nonsense. Once you take your report back to the commander, come back down here with your some of friends. We need your help. I'll be back once I straighten this mess out.
Watch your back.
Commander Malradit's voice rings out from the shore. Whether she is alive or dead, I must do what is right. She must be found, as I'm bound to my duty to this outpost. Will you help me once more, Ehabiga? I need you to venture into Hive Regal and find what has become of my dearest Natalia. Ehabiga. This will be no easy task for you. Before you dive headlong from the maw of the madness, make sure that you speak with those dwarves further. They might have to give some tips of dealing with the Silithius that inhabit the hive. Ehabiga, if she truly is mad as they say, do what you must. Don't be a dumbass. We could knock her out. Tie her up. I'm gonna post her back to you. Alright. Lengthy quest objectives.
You got my attention.
After an initial foray into the hives and Mrs. Morales' subsequent madness, the three hives have been spewing out sparks. The increased activity might be tied to the cliffs covering those strange crystals. If I can get rubbings of those crystals and the cliffs on them, we might be able to make sense of this madness. Take this transcription set and hit the Hive Regal to the east, Ehabiga. That's the last rubbing I need.
Be good. You got my
I think I can formulate an elixir that will allow us more readily to decipher the cliffs and language of Silithius and Kirai. What do I need? Glad you asked. I need brains. Normally I need brains from each Silithius type that inhabit the hives. Another brave explorer brought me 2 of them here and never came back from the Hive Regal. Bring me back Silithius brains from Hive Regal and be careful to not end up like him.
Off with you.
I think I know what happened to him. He got bored, was stoned out, never and discarded the quest. Alright.
I'm out of range. I need to get. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
I guess finding insect brain can be a quite tough job. Oh, whatever. Where is the entrance? There is one. Dive in and hope for the best. There is a brain. Found. Oh, there's actually several entrances.
Target. Target. I need to target something first. Target. Target. Have a target.
We got the brain. Now we just need to find the night elf.
Need a target. Have a target. It's too far away. Need a target.
To whom it may concern, if you're reading this, I'm either dead or soon to be dead. It's hard to say. Most of the crew is dead anyhow. Found information about Titan. Great battles between him and the old god. Yes, one of it the old god. Found ancient tunnel leading to Alkirai. Taking it. Taking it. Take this letter to my old camp. Make sure my monkey is getting adequate food, water, and hogs. Brand Bronzebeard Explorer Extreme. Yes, watch out for crazy old god worshipping night elf. No thanks. I am just trying to find her so I could bonk her over the head with my fist. Then use my engineering gadgets to give her a little bit of shock treatment. Then throw her over my flying mount's back and fly her back to Cenarion home. Then we are gonna interrogate her. Gather the linguistic theory about what languages she is speaking in, and bam, we not only have advanced our science, but we also gain intel about the nature of old gods. Thus, basically nullifying the cataclysm. I think I'm in the wrong hole. Guess we have to get out and enter the upper tunnel.
I don't have a target.
Maybe I have to...
Need a target. I'm out of range.
Alright, anyways. Then we are gonna use purification magic. Put her magical shield around her mind, thus curing her from the madness and the corruptive influence of the old gods. And the commander gets his loving wife back. Natalia gets her husband back, and they live happily ever after, having lots of night of children. The end. But yeah, I mean,
I don't have a target. Need a target.
I wonder if there is second hole somewhere. Come on, let's look around a little bit. Ah, there is also a tunnel, and there is also a tunnel. Let's take this one. So I was in the wrong tunnel.
I don't have a target.
Okay. Ooh. Thorium. Hmm. I guess this was also a wrong hole. A bit confused. Alright, there was no entrance. There is a one.
can I assist you?
Soon we shall rid of Azeroth of the Silithius upon evil presence. The potential for destruction is much greater than what you've been seen firsthand. They have you. Yeah. What are you doing?
Hello. I am listening.
Stop sitting on your ass.
Farewell.
Follow me. It's we have a job to do. Yeah, well, that's cute. Stop that. Alright, good for you for taking level in. Alright, it's a rock. Okay. Let's pretend we are able to do what I wanted to do. Knocked her out cold and rescuing. And we would have actually achieved it if it wouldn't be for this meddling, pointless scout sitting here and staring at the entrance. Oh, well. Okay, where's the exit?
I need to get closer.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
If you find some crazy night elf lass in there, be sure to give her a kick in the tuff. You are lucky they removed this emote, but I have another one.
What's your
Alright,
neck?
I can't make head or tails of these cliffs. Never seen anything like it. I hope Frankel research can shed some light on this mess.
Off with you.
Oh dear.
Be good.
And this explains a lot. If you ever find a way into Arkirai, keep an eye out for old Bran. I'm afraid that he'll be powerless without his monkey.
Off with you.
Funniest part, I think the monkey will never pop
How
out.
are ya?
Go play with the monkey, kid. I don't have time for this.
See you
Oh,
soon.
outstanding. Don't wander off too far, kid. We might need you make another task or two.
Watch your back.
Not good. Ah.
How are you?
We're on the verge of breakthrough. Yeah, Vigo. The rubbings you recovered allowed us to recreate the cliffs of Crystal Empress. They are apparently means for Kirai and other unknown entities to communicate various messages to the Silithius. Unfortunately, that is all we get out of this cliff. We need to find a way to unlock the messages hidden within the crystal. Take the cleft crystal prism to geologist Lark Payne in the Cenarian Hall. She might able to help.
Watch your back.
Okay. By the way, I hope Celestia bites your ass. Oh well. Let's go give the bad news to the commander.
What's on your mind?
Can you hear it, stranger? The humming goes louder.
Be good.
Twilight Mistake. The Ravage camp can be found northwest of here. Come back when you have all the fragments.
Off with ya.
Just as I suspected, I can decipher individual words in the tablets, but they appear to be devoid of any logic or meaning. Not unknown for the Twilight Hammer sects to use a code to hide the meanings of their text. I'll have to go get someone who knows more about this sort of thing.
Watch your back.
There are rumors of Twilight Hammer member called Ortel having deserted his sect, but has hid in the mountains south of the Southwind village, where he lives as a hermit. Perhaps you can enlist his help in deciphering the tablet. Take the restored tablet with you and seek out Ortel.
Be good.
Oh my, what do you have there, Habiga?
Off with ya.
The reason the dwarves could not decipher the cliffs is because there is nothing to decipher. The shifting outer layer of the prism must properly align with the inner crystal markings in order for the message to be transmitted. Clever. While we should be able to translate this data, we must first unlock the code. There's only one clue on the surface of the bridge. Assuming the rubbings were transferred correctly, and it looks grim.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, when I played Classic, I didn't like this quest. And nor do I like it now. Sorry, man. My condolences. Commander Maralit clutches at his chest. Son, what's the meaning of all this? What is Situn or Sitan or whatever? How could this fiend have turned my sweet Natalia into a monster that you describe? Why, man, you can only blame yourself. You let her walk around free without any corruption testing, and then you don't even hand me any non-lethal takedown equipment so I could like nets and stuff to capture her.
Go in peace.
So I have empathy for you, but on the other hand I have zero. Alright, we have done that. Now let's go visit Ortel.
What brings you here? Ancestors watch over you. Peace, friend.
Hello, Chung. And let's go. We are so close to revered. Back in the day, we gathered Twilight Hammer outfit set. We used to disguise, I think, ourselves and communicate with the creatures or whatever is behind those monoliths the Twilight Hammer is using. I wonder if it still exists. Alright, let's go and have a little bit of friendly chat with Ortel.
Hello.
You, how did you find me? Who are you? You weren't followed, were you? Speak.
Have a good one.
I see you're familiar with my old organization. You must be with Cenarion Hold. Seek information to use against them. Come closer, perhaps we can be mutual assistance.
See you around.
The Twilight Hammer are not kind to those that leave their ranks. They hunt me to this day like I'm some sort of beast. Needless to say, an enemy of theirs is a friend of mine. To decipher this tablet, I'll need the book used by their scribes to encode secret messages. Twilight Lexicon is such an important tool that they keep it in three chapters in different locations. The officers entrusted with the lexicon are known as the Twilight Keepers. Look for them at the Twilight Hammer camps.
Safe travel.
Roger, Roger, let's go. Let's avenge Natalia by taking our anger out on the poor Twilight cultists. Stop. I heard you have a book. Give me that chapter. Right. One down. Two to go. You have a very nice hat. Compliments to your data. Chapter 1. Done. And let's grab the third one too.
It's too far away.
Ooh, that's a very nice set. Maybe I can't loot it.
target. Need a target.
Ooh, I remember you. Let's fight.
I need.
That's a nice shoulder pads. Ooh, another rare.
I'm out of range. Have a target.
You need something?
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Did you find all the lexicon chapters yet?
See you around.
Yes, these are the paths to the book. Let's get started then. Jaha, viga. Swap every third word with words from the second chapter. And swap every other word with words from the first chapter. Wait, did I get that backwards?
Have a good one.
Okay, here we are. A pretty valuable chunk of information, I must say. I've seen the Cenarion Circle forces arrive at Silithius. Plan to drive the Twilight Hammer out, don't they? This will help. Take this parchment to their leader, Commander Maralit. Soon the Twilight Hammer will be vanquished and I will be outside of their grasp for good.
Safe travels.
Now that I have the Twilight Lexicon in my possession, there is a small favor I'd like to ask. My former organization has a secret encoded bulletin they circulate on monthly basis. If they make any progress searching for me, or if they call off the search, word will be published on the True Believer. Although this information is obviously valuable to me, the publication contains other useful information that I can share. Bring me any encoded text you find on Twilight Hammer members.
See
Okay.
you later. Have a good one.
Sure. Excellent, I will get decoding these as soon as possible. Oh,
Safe travels. How are you? See you around.
okay. Decoded transcript. Day 1, now pilgrimage is over. We finally reached Silithius. When we are to establish contact, we have come from many places to collaborate in what is to be monumental undertaking. There is tremendous sense of excitement in the air. Tomorrow we shall devote all our energy building that which will allow communication with them. Tomorrow we shall construct a windstone. Hey dude, the location of windstone has been subject of great debate. Not even the wisest among us can determine the great certainty where the place mentioned in the old prophecy actually refers to. I've stayed with the original northern group and time will undoubtedly prove us right. The argument that the energy lines intersect at detrimental angles at this location are foolish and naive. Already we are gathering the necessary building materials at great speed. Day 15, our dedication has paid off. We are at the first camp to finish the construction of Windstone. The other fools have stayed with us. We would have completed the task in less than a week. Tomorrow we shall begin the rituals involved in summoning Baron Kazum himself. He demanded to be the first to rest system, and we couldn't contradict him as he quaked the anger. I expect he will be most pleased with that. Okay, let's hand over Commander. This is what you bring to me, Ehabiga. This is very interesting information indeed, Ehabiga. They shed some light on the presence of the Twilight Hammer in Silithius, and will undoubtedly help us in our struggle against them. Your efforts will be handsomely rewarded, Paladin.
Go in peace.
Alright, I'm not really certain.
Hail. Be careful.
Okay, let's go and whack some Twilight cultists over their head until we get revered with our reputation. That shall
It's too far away.
I just need to kill 200,000 of them. Well, not really. I think I need 20 perhaps.
Have a target.
10 more to go.
Have a target.
They use physical powers against you.
I need to get closer. Target.
Oh. I have already veered. Let's go and check if it unlocks any quests. It seems it didn't. Shame, shame. I suppose the best thing I can hope is that I have the backup of Twilight gear from the old days stuffed in my bank. Alright, so off to their God's Keep. Oh. This isn't so much grunt.
Have a target.
Oh no, I was teleported into Warlords of Draenor expansion pack. Oh. We need to break out and pray the higher powers that there is timekeeper somewhere who allows us to turn back the clock.
Target.
Alright. This fortress has been utterly flattened. There are cannons outside. Alright, let's go meet up with the Dormy. Ask her to turn back the clock a bit. I am just stepping outside out of Silithius, and bam, you end up in the middle of Iron Horde invasion. Iron Horde, more like Bismuth Horde.
King's honor, friend.
War does not simply visit these lands, it lives here. Violence thrives in the past, present, and future. Show me the blasted lands before the invasion.
Farewell.
Thank you. Oklon. Ah, it's the horde. I think they're hordy things.
King's honor, friend.
It's just not such a great place, eh? We got a lot of view from there. I know, I know.
Light bless you.
Anyways, thanks for watching and bye bye for now.